Chartwell School is a school that empowers students with dyslexia and other related learning differences. We serve students age 6 through 19. They usually enter at a first grade level, but have started to come to us later in their education based on what types of interventions they've received. When they enter with us in middle school or high school, they are working on things like executive functioning challenges, and we're preparing them for college and beyond.
We intentionally build our social-emotional learning the first couple months of every school year because we know that when students first start attending Chartwell, they have to learn how to be a student again, to know that they have the power to be a student and be invested in their learning.
We want to make sure that the students have a really good relationship with themselves. They are able to form good relationships with other people that are valuable, and they're able to have a good relationship with their academics. The program here at Chartwell.
We use a structured literacy approach to teaching reading and writing. Structured literacy incorporates phonics and fluency and vocabulary and reading comprehension. We have 45 minutes of direct phonics instruction, so there's time in the day dedicated to that direct, explicit instruction in phonics.
It takes a lot of risk for them to come into the classrooms and show what they can and what they cannot do, so they can grow. Sometimes you have to highlight those areas so we know what to work on.
The moment a student learns a new skill, experiences growth, their self-esteem rises, their self-worth rises. Everything is about growth, everything is about evolving to a better place, but in order to do that, we need to do it together.
Often students with dyslexia see their world in a different way, and I think the visual part of their world is very strong, and so you will often have students who just organize their learning in that way. So being able to draw or being able to observe and create is an important pathway for them.
Many of our learners are innovators. They are creators. They are these spectacular brains that in again, a more traditional setting that would not be able to be recognized as easily.
Thanks to our partnership with UCSF, our teaching methods are always up to date with the most current research.
When UCSF starts to assess these children, they're not only looking at their reading abilities, they're looking at all kinds of cognitive functions that are going on in the brain. And so they can help understand where the struggles are for reading, but they can also transfer that to struggles they'll have in other subject matter areas. And Chartwell is able to leverage that throughout our curriculum.
We place students in small groupings with other students who have a similar learning profile. We constantly use diagnostic assessments and progress monitoring to determine if a student needs a different grouping.
If one strategy is not working out for you, they try another strategy, and if it works, you can keep it.
The successes for the lower school students early on is when they discover that they can read and find the learning, that they are able to access learning in the classroom beyond their structured literacy class. And to share that joy with them is just what we're here for.
Once a student has become successful and the confidence has increased, I really try to prepare them for the next level. So here in the middle school, we really start focusing on two things: growth mindset and academic achievement, so that they are able to access curriculum and emotions for the next level of education.
First off, build relationship and say that the goal is college prep. I have really candid conversations with them. And so with math, that's one thing to help them through math anxiety, because otherwise you'll just shut down and feel like you can't even start a problem. So then how are we going to make it to our learning goal?
So the college application process for seniors in high school can be really overwhelming. They take a class called college readiness as seniors, and they do the research at school on the colleges. They know why they're applying, where they're applying, and they complete all the applications.
We started off with writing an essay for the Common App, and we started applying immediately. I just got into DePaul University in Chicago, Illinois, and I got a scholarship for $13,500.
People downplay what your child might be going through. And as a parent, you feel completely helpless. But I feel empowered now. I know how to step up for my children because I can really put my finger on what they need. And I can't say how grateful I really am for that.